Alrighty guys, welcome back to some more Octopath Traveler 0. Last episode we completed chapter 1 of the power route, the Scarlet Tyrant. Finally seeing a little bit more about Tytos, as well as some of his Scarlet Wing fellows, and an elixir that was being created to give people immortal strength. And so, in this episode, I was planning to do Wishvale, but we have a brand new quest that appeared. It's a question mark quest at level 7 right here in Valor. But before that, if you guys do like this video and this series, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It'll really help me out, and it'll help make sure you don't miss any upcoming videos. With all that out of the way, let's get into it. So, we're just going to head straight over there. Because it's orange, I'm actually guessing it's either a side quest or a character quest. That is typically what these orange quests are, but I'm not sure. I think it's the first time we've seen one just like this that doesn't have a character icon on it. So, let's go ahead and talk to him. The last cask. In Valor, a distiller of brandy looks to sell his last cask to someone who appreciates fine liquor. And it's a level 7, so there's a boss fight here. Typically, side quests don't really have boss fights. It's usually like maybe go through a dungeon. Do you have a taste for brandy? No, not really. I guess you're too young yet. I used to make it. Once upon a time, it was a damned good stuff, if I do say so myself. Wine was always far more popular in Valor, but I had a loyal band of customers. Anyway, I haven't been able to make any since Armenia went and bought up all the fields. And now, well, I just don't have the funds to start fresh. All I've got left is a single cask. Would anyone be willing to buy my last cask of this fine brandy, I wonder? So we just have to find someone to buy his wine or his brandy? Why would we do that? Like, what do we get from this? Is it here? Nope, back in Theatropolis. We'll go ahead and travel over there. I mean, we better get something from this. Money, perhaps? We're just gonna sell it to this barkeep. No, who is this? This is not somebody we've talked to before. The liquor connoisseur. Probably won't give me much here. We could hire him, but not really a reason to. Go ahead and talk to him. I haven't been able to get my hands on brandy from Valor in a while. What I wouldn't give for just another taste. Oh, no, we have to. Okay, so this is one of So in Octopath games, sometimes you need to bring a person to a specific location for a quest. In this instance, it seems that's why his hiring price is so cheap, and we have a 100% haggle success rate. So go ahead and pay 120 leaves in order for him to follow us. Now I can purchase brandy from Valor.
Appreciate the help.
And now he becomes a helper. Now, we've never used a helper before, but essentially they will help us in combat if we get into combat, and we have like the helper option. We can go ahead and use it. But for this instance, we're just going to go ahead and travel to back to Valor, and we'll actually just drop him off here. Typically, they don't follow you after you've completed the side quest, so we should essentially just be dropping him off here in order for us to complete this side quest. So we'll head back over here. Very, very easy one. I was actually expecting it to be a little bit longer than that, but it is level 7, so maybe it's level 7 because we had to hire somebody, but we also might have to fight someone. Let's see. You won't see our hired person follow us, though. My word, what is this magnificent fragrance? Yes, this is the brandy I've been seeking all this time. Thank you. This is my last cask, but I'd be happy to sell it to someone as appreciative as you. The last one, you say? Are you not going to make more? I'd love to, but I just can't get the funds. Then allow me to provide them for you. I promise to buy up every cask you make. Do we have a deal? Wow, that is an exclusive offer. You bet we do. There's more. This is more than I had hoped for. I can't thank you enough. I swear I'll make you the finest brandy Osteria's ever seen. And we get 1,500 leaves from that. So basically did, what, 100 times the amount of leaves we paid for that guy? And there we go. That brings our quest to the end, but we do increase our wealth by 1 rank. So with that taken care of, I think now it is time for us. You also, I think you can view, yeah, you can view side stories right here. I think it is about time for us to move on and do the Kindlers of the Flame level 10 quest, the young boy Basil. This should not only complete another quest for us, might even get us a follower, but more importantly will allow us to continue to expand Wishvale since we have once again stagnated. So Let's go ahead and talk to Fen. Oh, are we going to be building this building next? Maybe not. I feel like it'd be too early to build all the buildings. Hey, Tails, I'm just about to start my rounds. If I see any good game out there, I'll hunt it down while I'm at it. So make sure you're hungry when I get back, Tails. As Fen, a senior member of the Watch, returns to town, the restoration of Wishvale takes a big step forward. Around the same time, a small familiar form casts its shadow in town.
Another day, another great hunt. What's that noise? Wait. Basil, is that you? Hey, are you all right?
So hungry.
Here you go, Basil. Eat your fill.
Oh,
How is it? Good? I'll bet it is. I'm the one who caught it, after all.
I'm so glad you found your way back, Basil. Where have you been this whole time? Basil hasn't said a word since he got here. He used to be such a cheerful and talkative kid, too.
But that's to be expected. He lost his family in the attack. I had a look at his things. It seems like he was scavenging for valuables to make just enough money to get by.
I wonder if he came back because he heard Wishvale was being rebuilt. I wish we could have found him sooner. I want to eat Granny Margot's veggies. Is he talking in his sleep?
Margot was famous for her vegetable garden, wasn't she?
She often drops him off at Basil's house, too.
Whatever happened to her?
After the attack, we found Ander's body. But Margot was nowhere to be seen. We went looking for her, but never had any luck. We did hear a rumor recently, though, that she was seen in Valor.
Ander may have given his life to help her escape. If Margot really is still alive, I wonder if she'd come back to Wishvale. It'd be nice if she could regrow her garden and share her vegetables with Basil again.
Yeah, I'd really like to see him smile like he used to. Hey, why don't we go find Margot? We can tell her all about what we're doing here.
Gotta go find Margot, and it looks like she might be giving us a garden that we can finally start growing food in, which is very interesting because I recently made that video that went up the first day this came out about all your starting choices. That means man, we didn't even have to do Kindlers of the Flame right now. If we wanted to, we could have done these 3 first. And it's even longer before you even get access to the garden, which is kind of crazy that you could get seeds that early. But once we have access to the garden, there's a couple people at the towns we've already been to that should have some stuff for us, since there's a ton in Valor. Since we were kind of actually waiting to be able to craft food and grow stuff, because some of the people needed dishes and specific food items that you could only get once you actually are able to start gardening. So let's go ahead and head left here. We don't want to go to that southern area. That's going to be the wealth storyline, so just ignore that for now. I actually wonder where the fame storyline is, because it's also here. And let's talk to you. Do we need to recruit her? Probably not. We'll just talk to her first.
Excuse me, but we're looking for someone.
Ah, so you're from the same town as Margot. She's taken shelter in this church. Unfortunately, she has a habit of disappearing the moment you take your eyes off of her. I wonder where she's gone today.
Probably, yeah, I was gonna say probably Herminia. No, I guess she's on the path there, so not quite. Can I not just take this left side to get there quicker? I think it depends. If it sends me to the other part of Herminia's Manse, or Path to Herminia's Manse, might be quicker, but if she's here... Okay, she is here, so it's gonna be quicker. Oh, she's at this dead end. We saw this our first time through here, and I thought there was gonna be a chest there, but I guess it makes sense. Anytime we see a path that probably doesn't have anything, it'll be likely be used for a story event later. I'll just go ahead and get rid of these guys. This should be pretty easy. We got that little damage boost right there at the end of last episode, so should be able to just clean through these guys real quick. Ooh, not quite. Didn't do enough damage, but there we go. Need a third attack there. And there's, was that Stia's level up? Should have been, right? Because, yep, Stia was only 5 XP behind us. Hello, Margot. I'd like your garden, please.
Margot! We're so glad you're okay. We came here to find you.
Oh? And who are you?
Huh? It's me, Stia. We used to live in Wishvale together.
What are you talking about? This is Wishvale. I'm just tending my fields here. It's almost time for the harvest, you know.
But this isn't a field. It looks like you've forgotten a few things since we last saw each other. Come on, Margot. Let's get you home, okay?
Now we need to, oh no, just we have to invite her. Thought we have to escort her, but I guess invite makes more sense since we're taking her back to Wishvale. All right, Margot, let's get you back so we can start growing a garden. She's invited, so we should... This was a very quick side quest, but no, this is a... Yeah, this is a level 10 mission, so we're going to have to fight something. Otherwise, it would have just been a level 6 since this was the only place we had to go to, and these were level 6 enemies. Right? Maybe she's going to have us... Maybe she's going to be like, oh, I can't start my garden until I have X thing, so go get it, and that'll be the level 10 area.
Ah, you're back. And you brought Margot with you.
Hmm? Who are you?
It's Fen, remember? The guy who brought you iridoves all the time.
Margot seems to have forgotten some things.
Oh, I see. Probably due to the attack.
But she still wants to grow a garden.
Do you remember Basil? He used to love your vegetables.
Oh my, what a cute little boy.
Huh?
I'm afraid to say that your garden was completely destroyed in the attack.
I don't remember this place.
You used to grow vegetables here with your husband.
I don't remember.
Basil said he wants to eat your vegetables again. Won't you regrow your garden, Margot?
No, I don't think I will. I don't have the strength to start all over again, I'm afraid. I'm so sorry.
If she's forgetting because of old age or due to suppressing the memory.
I don't want to force Margot to do something she doesn't want to. Poor Granny Margot. Well then, I'll do it. You will?
Do you even know how? Then how do you plan on growing your garden?
Still, Basil seems serious about this. Hey! Why don't we ask Margot how to grow vegetables?
Yeah, if the trauma was bad enough, she could have just completely blocked out the memory. Margot, what do I need to get to start growing vegetables? Why don't we grow fruit? I don't remember this place. We need to... I'm going to treat her and take everything. The harvest bag, oh, go on, take it. The cloth, the fortifying nut, and now we'll inquire.
Thanks.
Tips on vegetable farming. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me go back into there. Resident skills green thumb. Marginally raises production speed. Effect is not cumulative. So we will be able to have her eventually help us with the garden, but we probably have to get it started first. All right, Basil. Is this how to grow veggies? Thanks.
Basil.
Come on, let's give him a hand.
Worried about your garden, boy?
Yeah. It doesn't seem to be doing well. But how do I fix it?
This area doesn't get much sunlight. You should remove the yellow leaves so that the sun can reach it.
All right. I'll give it a try.
You've been studying my notes, haven't you? It'll be all right, boy. These plants flourish when you give them lots of love, and I know you have.
Thanks, Granny.
Whoa! Are those vegetables? You did it!
This is amazing, Basil!
Time to harvest. I did it, Granny.
Has he been at this for months?
Yes, you did, my boy.
Give them a try. They're fresh from Wishvale soil.
Wait, but I thought...
Weren't you growing them for yourself, Basil?
I don't know why, but I want Granny to try them first.
Are you sure? Oh.
These vegetables are delicious, aren't they, Margot?
Yes, my dear, they sure are.
They're delicious. They taste just like they did back then. Thank you, Basil.
Granny, you remembered my name?
Yes, I remember many things now, thanks to you. Now, try some for yourself while they're still fresh.
They're so good.
If we were growing a vegetable farm, why did we grow a
All
fruit?
that effort paid off.
That's just a tomato.
It's so good to see him smile.
You guys have some too. They taste just like home.
Well, don't mind if I do.
Thanks, Basil!
Kindlers of the Flame Chapter 2, The Young Boy Basil, complete. Okay, so we didn't have to fight anything. Interesting that it was level 10. Building area has been expanded. We have the tomato seed and the tomato salad recipe. Grow fruits, vegetables, and more in the fields. Plant some seeds, and after some time, your crops will be ready to harvest. Seeds are permanent item, so plant as many as possible. The yield progress of crops increases with every battle won. So we'll go ahead and remove the new stuff here, just to clear up some space to grow some seeds. It's going to make us plant 2 seeds in the garden here in a second, but I want to finish clearing out all of this stuff first, because it does give us some resources as well. We can remove those big things now. Okay. Oh, wow. I didn't realize this Wishvale is going to be massive. Like, it feels like you're only going to go up to like level 5 and then you're going to be done, but it feels like you're just going to slowly get more and more space. Like right now we can even only get 2 garden plots. We'll definitely be able to get some more later. Let's go ahead and quickly inquire from Basil. Then we're going to steal all of his stuff with Entreat. Give me the broccoli, tomato salad, and hand-woven basket. Because I don't think, even if my reputation fails, I don't know if it'll do anything since we kind of are the ones who rule over Wishvale right now. Okay. We have some options here. Let's do tomato and let's do ember shroom because I don't know what they are. Let's just get them growing and obtain 2 yields from the fields. What we might do is we might just go out in the like overworld and fight a few battles just to progress this. Do I have any area that's like a level 10 zone? It's level 6. Oh, the Mantis level 16. Holy. I mean, the Path to Harmonia's Manse might just be the easiest place to get to. I mean, there's Theatropolis. Yeah, let's just go ahead. No, Valard takes me a second to get to Harmonia's Manse. Yeah, this is a tough decision. I guess let's just go back to Emberglow. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. They're all going to take me roughly the same amount of time to get there. We're just going to hop in here. I'll fight probably 5-ish fights. We've already seen me fight all these fights, so I don't need to spend too much time here. We'll just spend a couple of fights just getting rid of these guys, so that way we can hopefully progress the quest line here. So let's run all the way over here to the right. We won't be able to go anywhere else. I think the only other place I get to is like a level 20 zone, which I think is the entrance to the next like towns. We'll just come in here, we'll hop into the entrance, and I'm literally just going to spin in circles here till we get done with 5 fights. Got a level up on Alexia there. This was like the 3rd fight. We're going to get Viator and Kelsis leveled up here after one more fight as well. This should be enough for, yep, Viator, Macy, and Kelsis hit level 13. We should only get one more fight, and then my entire team will be up to 13. And there we go. That should be enough. On top of that, that is the 5th fight. That's probably as deep in as I want to go. Let's go ahead and travel back. What is the quick way to do it? We can, just click the right bumper. And let's see if the crops are grown. If they're not, we'll just go ahead and do anything else. But it looks like... Oh, no. How many turns does it take? How many fights does it take? It looks like they're almost done. Okay, let's go 5 more fights. I will never do this again. But I also want to find an area we haven't been to yet. I'd like to explore. Maybe we go to Theatropolis Plains and like head east to get to this little town here. I won't ever do this again because if we do have to just sit here and wait for something, we'll just progress the story. But it was like just long enough that we were at around the 25-minute mark after that quest finished. And I was like, yeah, let's just go ahead and finish this up and see how much more we can do in Wishvale before we end off the episode. But now, it seems like there's actually a lot we can do. So we'll just go ahead and run through this area, killing these meeps. This is also a brand new area, technically. Because when we came through here the first time to get to Theatropolis, we didn't really explore. I think I was low on HP and just wanted to hit this town. So let's go ahead quickly. There's our blue chest. Quickly find all the places here. I'm actually curious what this little entrance here is. I think it might be ruins, maybe. Let's see, though. We'll get rid of this meat. Get rid of this night raven. And just hurt the meat, because there's no way we kill with that. There we go.
All in a good day's work.
And let's see. Grab this chest down here first. Oh, chest right here. Actually, might not be a chest here, but I'm going to see what is down here. Nothing. And let's see what this thing up here is. Knights Ardent Garrison. That is probably going to be... Yeah, this is a dungeon, I think. It's definitely a dungeon. Oh, yeah, there's a boss up there. This might be an optional dungeon. We'll come back. I like to check out the optional dungeons once we leave the region if we are strong enough. So we'll come back and check that out a little bit later if we need to. But I'm guessing it might be used for a main story, maybe. Typically, dungeons like that are outside of town actually are not used for anything other than like optional areas. Sometimes we'll have a side quest that'll send you there in order to like kill a boss. But most of the time when it comes to main story, they're kind of isolated within the area itself. And that's level 20. Maybe... After this fight, let's go back and let's go check on our crops. And if they're still not grown, I'll run through this Knight Errant's barracks. We actually might just have time in general to get it done this episode. But we'll see if we get anything else for Wishvale first. So let's go ahead and after this fight, let's go ahead and quickly travel back to Wishvale. Oh, resources can be collected. As soon as I entered the map, it actually popped up. So should be able to head on over there and collect from the farms. Or the fields, rather. We can get the ember shrooms and tomatoes. Those look like some nice vegetables. But we'll want some meat, too, to balance out our meals. Then you'll want to build a ranch. Meat will help people build people's strength, which will speed along the restoration efforts. That's a great idea. Then I'll need this and that, and... Sounds like our master architect's more than up for the task. Let's give this ranch a shot. But I'm guessing this is not a main story mission, we just have to build it. Yep, build a ranch. Before we do that, let's go ahead and get some more crops growing. We'll switch this for grapeseed and paprika, just to get some different varieties. And let's go ahead and try to build our ranch. Where can we place it? We have this entire area. Oh, it cleared out a ton of this area for us. I guess we did this. Let's go ahead and get a ranch built right over here. It's pretty massive, so we kind of want a big area. Let's go right... What is this? Oh, we can just place multiple. Holy, this costs a lot. 15 lumber and 30 cloth. I am glad we have enough lumber. We got to raise 2 animals here as well, so we'll probably have to go back. We'll go do that dungeon anyways now. Behold, the ranch. If we raise animals here, we'll have access to meat, milk, and such. Oh, hey, it's done. Good, because I have a chicken here for you. I caught it a little while ago. It's the perfect animal to start off with you, don't you think? I didn't think you had it in you, but that's some fine work. We can't have a ranch without chickens. Did she just compliment me? I think that might be a first. Well, what are you all standing around for? We're supposed to be restoring this town, aren't we? In the meantime, you should go and hunt monsters or something, Tails. The livestock will mature before you know it. Hey, that's exactly what I was planning on doing. Thank you for the chicken. I wasn't going to do any... Oh, shoot. I didn't want to click through that. What was that? Let me see if I can find that tutorial. Okay, it's the ranch tutorial. Raise chickens and other animals on the ranch. Assign a resident to manage the ranch. Speak with them to begin raising livestock. Not only do chickens yield meat, they also yield eggs. The yield progress of livestock increases with every battle won. Okay. So, we need to start by getting people assigned to things. Anyways, we can house somebody else here. Probably just Margot, because Margot has the green thumb, which raises the production. Probably should have done this earlier, but we'll go ahead and throw her on now. And then we can go ahead and come over to the ranch. Do I have anyone that can do it? Hunter like youth. I have literally one person who can do this. Raises the chance of a bigger yield. We'll go ahead and assign him to that. Glad I came by here and did everything first. I'm going to quickly swing through all the houses and collect my loot, as I probably should have done this already, since, as we've seen, we need a lot of materials going forward, and we haven't actually gone out and explored the world. since the main game came out. Like, we already had all the towns unlocked, and we haven't had to do any exploring to pick anything up. So we haven't actually picked up anything in quite a while. There's a healing grape for us, some lumber. You're going to be very important, sir. I need to remember that you're in that house. There's some pork and a tomato, because right now we are really low on lumber. We just spent almost all of it. He'll keep working the farm there. And let's go ahead and talk to this guy. And we can go ahead and raise our chicken, raise 2 chickens, and we will come back and check on this a little bit later. So, for now, I think it's time we go do a little optional dungeon here, the Knights Ardent Garrison. And here we go, the Knights Ardent Garrison. This is also a dungeon that is at our level. So ideally, we're going to be, I believe these are the Knights Ardent as well, Knight Ardents. But ideally, we'll be able to get some more XP from these as well, but it also might be a little bit tougher. So let's see how this goes. Usually these guys are weak to spear. They are still weak to spear. Who did I... Oh, I used a dagger on him. Well, he's not weak to spear. I should have known that actually because I saw that he wasn't weak to spear. Let's go for a lightning bolt. Perfect. These guys are still extremely weak though. Holy... Yeah, we can still kind of blitz these guys down here. Let's go sword. Perfect. We get the break. Swap over to you for a bow. And there we go. Yeah, we are still like level 13. We have a little bit better gear. Typically, unless you're in a dungeon that is exactly your level or like above your level, it usually isn't going to be too difficult of a zone. We do have that little elite enemy up there. As I've mentioned, wind is typically weak to lightning, so we're actually going to be able to put that to the test right here. We'll go ahead and use Alexia, use lightning bolt, and well, it is weak to it because you saw the red numbers there, but we also get the kill. So we actually probably could just one-shot those guys with Alexia, with her lightning spells. Nothing else here. We do see there's a chest over there, but first, see how difficult this elite is. This is just a menacing wind elemental. He's a yellow difficulty, so shouldn't have too much trouble taking care of this guy. And as I just mentioned, because he's a wind element, Alexia is going to absolutely tear through this guy. We are going to go ahead and do an analyze for... You know, man, the game hears me when I say I know he's weak to lightning. Well, that's a little unfortunate, but let's see if we can get any other weak... Ooh. Can I get any weaknesses here? Nope, apparently not. Let's go ahead and pray to raise my elemental attack. We'll actually raise my elemental attack for 5 turns. And then let's heal her up. There's really nothing I can do here, so it's a little unfortunate. I have nothing he's weak to, so this might be a little bit of a harder fight than I thought it was going to be. Let's swap out, actually, because we can first aid him, but more importantly, this lets me be able to swap Stia out. I don't think this guy's going to be weak to axe or bow, but Stia's not doing anything right now, so we'll give bow a shot. I want to hit him with one more analyze. HP 7500, weak to book. Ooh. Means it's definitely weak to axe because I think we've tried everything else at this point.
It's our turn.
Yes, okay, so we at least have 2 weaknesses, and we can have Macy use weaknesses as well here. Fortunately, my character's not going to be able to do much. Let's just heal up with an Aelfric's Favor. No, I don't really need to. But I need to heal, but I can't heal. It's a little unfortunate situation we're in here. Let's go for a book shot. The reason for that is we have one more turn of elemental weakness. We're actually going to be able to break him right here. So, Macy, let's do 2 axe attacks. And then finish it off with Fen here. And now on my turn, we can go ahead and go for a vacuum slash. Then we can go for a maxed out lightning bolt. This might just straight up kill. It's very close. He's in the red now. Yep. And then we'll just go for a axe attack and try to finish it off with a twin bash here. No, just barely holds on. Oh, that's going to hurt. Yep, I was worried about that. Let's get Stia in here. Let's go for a chop wood. There we go. That's enough. A little bit stronger enemies here, but that's because we are in a stronger dungeon. Not quite enough for anybody to level up, but we do get another Radiant Cornerstone. Let's go ahead and use the time to heal up everybody. Ooh, we're gonna have to go through a lot of healing here. I'm sorry, Macy. I actually need Stia to swap in. Get a little bit of heals here. I don't think we're gonna have any issues, but just in case there's a boss here, we want to make sure we're at full HP. Also gonna learn some skills, starting with my character here. Let's just do the assault. Lets me hit everybody, and we just get a raw physical attack plus 50. And now we can change our job. Go to the protagonist job menu to switch jobs. The more battle skills you learn, the more jobs will be unlocked. Switch to another job when you wish to change the role in the party. I am a little bit scared to changing the role right now, because we might save before we do this. Typically in games, you get to bring over your support skills. But I think we're going to wait. We will check that out when we get to a save point, just in case we need to restart. We get the Alchemy Tome right there. That might be better for either one of them. Definitely better for you. And then Maisie, you'll also have one that's better with the Ancient Grimoire. Perfect. Now, let's go ahead and head back down. Head to the east this time. At the very least, we are getting some fights in here to... Ooh... These are those Wind Guardians I talked about a few episodes ago. These guys typically just like the little lanterns. They have the lanterns as the heads. They're also weak to the element, and typically they're weak to dagger as well. I wonder if it's dagger and sword this time around. Yes, it is. We don't need to use lightning right now, though, because these guys are going to go down really easy, but the wind will also be weak to the lightning attacks. So, grab this. Oh, wait, nope, I just missed that. We can go here and grab it from here. I'm assuming we are actually going to be back here because there's a guy guarding any further in. It's a little unfortunate. This War Axe is not better than my current axe, but it will be here. There's a guy blocking us from going any further in, so we'll probably have to come back here later for a quest. But we at least get to explore a little bit early while we're just trying to grind some XP up and waiting for our ranch to be finished. Weak to sword? Yes, he is. Weak to book, perhaps. Nope, not quite. Get rid of the ant, though, and finish off this raven.
I warned you.
There's my level up for Tails. I'm hoping everyone can at least hit level 14 before we're done with this area. Go ahead and grab this chest for a fortifying nut. And finally head up here for the last chest, and potentially the last place we can get to in this dungeon. I'm not 100% confident, but typically that is how it works. Let's just sword attack because it's a little bit stronger than dagger. We'll just go for a powered up lightning bolt. Why not burn our SP? We're not going to get in any more boss fights in this area, so might as well do some damage. There we go.
Time to say my prayers.
There's a level up on Stia. Ooh, Alexia might be able to reach it. If she does, she's just like... she's going to barely reach it when we finish this area. And we will check out this chest for an Inspiring Plum. And we will have... this will probably be the last fight we have to do. We should just breeze through these guys. Whoops. Here we go. Sword attacks. Staff attacks. Axe attacks. And finish this guy off. Good crit on the kill. Literally one more fight, I think. We might just fight another fight anyways. What business do you have with the Knights Ardent? It's the garrison of the Knights Ardent. If you have no business, please leave. Yep. Unfortunately, won't let us get any further. Resources can be collected from the fields. Doesn't say the ranch. Let me get in one more fight to level up the sorcerer real quick, and then we'll go back to our town, see if we're able to get it. So, just same thing. Try to breeze through these guys as quick as we can. We can try book this time. Oh, it is weak to book. Look at that. And just click A as quick as we can. Doesn't even matter. One hit does it. We actually might be able to kill with one hit anyways. There's Alexia, Viador, and Kelsis leveled up. While we're here, we might as well level up Macy and Fen, right? There's no reason not to, especially if we're trying to get our ranch's materials done. So let's get into one more fight real quick. Here we go. Kelsis, do your thing. Tails, do your thing. Book. And just finish this guy off and click A and we should win. There we go. This should be enough for both Kelsis and Fen. Thank you. Now, or Macy and Fen, and that is level 14 on everybody. So, let's go ahead, and there we go. Resources from the ranch are ready to be collected. I'm assuming that means resources from townsfolk are also ready to be collected. So, let me quickly run around town and pick up all of our resources from our random townsfolk. Yeah, I mean, every time we're here, we probably should just pick everything up. These guys actually might stack. Because it looks like that guy only gave me 100 leaves. No, but 3 cloth. Maybe it's random how much they have. They might actually only be able to hold 1. Does Stia hold anything for me? No, she can just build stuff. We leveled up, so I don't need a rest. We'll go ahead and check on... Actually, can I assign somebody to the pub? I didn't try that. Let me quickly see if I'm able to. Stop, Macy. And actually, can I can inquire from you, right?
Thanks.
Might as well. I don't think it gives me anything. But I like to inquire from everybody anyways. She has... Oh. Can't do anything about that yet. Interesting. Thank you, Cool Hunter. And Woman... Woman fond of the coastlands. I love their names. They couldn't have just named these characters anything, at least when they moved to your town. Buildings or helpers. No. Buildings. No. Okay, so you can't automatically do it. You do have to come back here. I haven't checked if I can assign anybody else here. I can. The Fixer. Lowers cost to restore reputation. We might as well throw her in there. We're probably not ever going to lose reputation in this town, but might as well do it just in case we have to. And finally, let's go ahead and pick up our crops. There's some paprika and some grapes. And finally, let's swap out the paprika for broccoli. Eventually, we'll be able to just grow what we need to, but for now, we're just going to try to get a variety. And we can get 3 eggs and a chicken meat. Hey, Ven, are you ever going to get more employees for this place? Actually, I just put somebody assigned to it. Wish I could, but I'm not sure how to go about doing it. That's where this comes in. A radiant cornerstone. I have a ton of those. I got one from my pops way back when. It's a special material that only strong monsters have. Whoa, that's great. Once this place gets bigger, we'll have all the liquor we can drink. Even that won't be enough for you. Here you are, Tails. Try using this radiant cornerstone on the hub. 2? You gave me 2? That's 2 elite enemy kills. That I don't have to do now. Alright, let's go ahead and upgrading facilities. Upgrade facilities to improve the benefits they have to offer. Press A on top of a facility to bring up the upgrade menu. The workshop at grade 2 gets town building shortcut. I'm probably going to grab that immediately. Grade 3 is a palette, which I'm assuming is colors. Hub grade 2 is form party from menu and residence +1. And then grade 3 is just residence +1. Okay. My first thing I should upgrade is probably the workshop, but it's not going to let me yet, I don't think. Let's go ahead and upgrade the hub. We can now edit our party from the main menu. That is huge. We'll go ahead and do that. Now, when it says resident capacity, does that mean... No. Oh, we get to put somebody else here. I see. Well, does that mean I can just upgrade basic houses too? Nope, not yet. Can I upgrade you? Yes, I can. Perform town building anywhere in Wishvale with Y. Yep, we're going to pick that up. I just don't care about palette swaps. I'd prefer, honestly, to just hold off on upgrading anything else, because we only have 4 cornerstones left. So now we just need to place decorations. Let's go ahead and... I guess just place a couple of them. We can get a well down. This could go... I can't rotate. So let's throw this, like, right here. Throw some barrels down. Oh, this is super easy. We just go... Oh, this costs lumber. Oh, you're kidding me. Is anything cheap? Yeah. Yeah, this right here. Some cobbles. I'm literally just going to go... There we go. Wow. I don't love it, but it's to complete the quest. And now progress through the side story, Rekindling the Flame. Do we have that side story? Oh. I see. So that is 100% as far as we go. Because we now need to go to Ripple Tide. which I think is actually where we're going to be able to cross the ocean. I don't think I've actually shown this, but like, this map, I believe, is bigger than any other Octopath map. It might seem not huge, but I believe you can, like... I think the map might actually even be bigger than this. Because, like, you can see here, this is a dead end. There's nothing else. Essentially, there's nothing else, like, anywhere up here. But you can see there's, like, places to explore up here. So I think the world just gets bigger as we get to explore more. Right now, it might only look like it'd be, like, right here and then right here. But I do believe it gets even bigger. So... looks like, unfortunately, we do need to go to Ripple-Tide to progress this quest any further. So, let's go ahead and learn some skills real quick. Let's give her... we'll grab Share SP. Also increase her max SP by 50. And I think let's make a quick save. Because I want to do a little bit testing here. To see if we'll be able to freely swap between our jobs and what all this means. So, also you can form your party here. I think that's really nice. That means you don't have to go to a pub to do it. All right, from Warrior, because we are still currently a physical attacker, I think our best option probably, while I think Cleric would be fine, I do think the best option for our main character is probably going to be the Hunter. This is the second strongest character in the game, I believe. We can go Merchant as well because we don't technically have one. But I think we're going to go Hunter. I know it kind of doubles up with one of our characters right now, but I think this might be the best option. We'll unlock this job. But that means I can freely switch, right? Okay, yeah, I can freely switch. But we have to learn 3 more jobs in the Hunter skill tree in order to actually get another job. Ooh, that's kind of brutal. But my question here, I'm currently, whoops, let me go swap back to a Hunter real quick. Because this is going to be a big change from previous Octopath games if this isn't the case. No. Wow. So in other Octopath games, you can actually bring skills over from your other classes. And so I was trying to see if that was the case here. Where we could bring over these skills from the Warrior, but it doesn't look like it, unfortunately. It's a little unfortunate. You can also see what the support skills are. I actually didn't notice this, but I don't like looking at these anyways because it doesn't really matter at the moment. Wow, that is really unfortunate. That means there really isn't any reason to run anything, at least right now, there's not really a reason to run anything besides your strongest class. We'll throw on first shot. I'll still run him as an archer here, but that means I also want to put Viator back on the team. So I think I'll go Viator here. Alexia can't be by herself. We'll put Fen right here. I think that's a good lineup. This makes it so actually... the thing is, I'm never going to use Fen now, because Tails is just the role that Fen is. So I'm even going to, unfortunately, unequip both of his weapons, so I can give myself the best weapons here. This also sucks. I gotta get rid of Stia's weapon. We'll take the stone bow. We'll give Stia the war axe, and then he'll end up with whatever's left. So I guess Iron Axe and Giant Bow. And then Viator actually gets to get a little bit stronger here. So he gets the Iron Sword and the Iron Spear. Kind of sucks because I like just took his stuff off. But there we go. We are now equipped as a Hunter. I probably will eventually go back to Warrior. I just prefer the Warriors. I'm hoping at some point there's a way for us to share our support skills. Because otherwise, there really isn't a reason to ever change your job. You just run whatever is the best or whatever you like doing. Because like even if we look here, raise the equipped character's physical defense by 50, and when the equipping character has an attribute reducing effect, raise BB recovery by 1 at the start of a turn. The attack plus 50 and defense plus 50 are just huge. Again, we'll see what happens a little bit later. We'll run Hunter for a little bit just so we can eventually upgrade another class. I guess the current goal is just kind of try to unlock all the classes for your main character, and then maybe down the road we'll be able to re-equip some support skills, but we'll find all that out later. Again, this is a roughly 100-hour game, people are saying, so still a ton of stuff for us to discover. But with that, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and wind things down here. In the next episode, we actually get to continue with one of our quests. I think I'll go ahead and just keep going in the order we were going in originally, so I'll probably just start with the Master of Fame in the next episode. I will see you guys then.